What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I hope you like this video. This is going to be your review for the Real Housewives of Miami season 6 episode 13. So the ladies are on their way to Mexico City. We see them packing up. We find out that Nicole is coming later because she had to work. She couldn't get somebody to cover her shift, and she actually has to fly commercial. Oh my God, she can't fly the private jet because the jet is in the shop. I keep telling y'all, when I grow up, I want to be like Nicole. Okay, minus the still working part, because I don't want to have to do that. But anyway, um, so the ladies fly down to Mexico City, child, and they get to the hotel. It's really nice. Now, on the way to the hotel, we find out that Gertie's second surgery went well, but she is going to have chemotherapy. She said that her emotions have just been up and down, but you know, she's processing and dealing with that reality. We get to the hotel. She give everybody their rooms. They go up to her penthouse so they can, you know, have drinks and all that good stuff. So she has like a balcony on her penthouse with a bar and everything. Of course, Alexia has this because it's Alexia's trip. And it looks really nice. Like, I didn't see nobody complaining about their room. Thank gosh. I'm so sick of it. Like, if I never have to see another Housewives show where they complain about their room, I will be okay. If I never have to see another Housewives show where these ladies are literally knocking each other down, running to find a room, I will be okay. These are grown ass women. It is not that serious. All of y'all live in mansion. Well, maybe not on all of the franchises, but tell me. But all of y'all live in mansions, really nice houses. Like, why are we fighting over a room that we're gonna be in for 3 days? Like, it's just not that serious. But moving on. 4 days at the most. Okay, but we moving on. So, we're up there, and Alexia is letting the ladies know what they're going to be doing, like all of the different, you know, activities that's going to be happening, and how excited we are to be here, everything. Yay! We find out that Adriana is going to be performing at Pride, so Emilio Estevez, he did set that up for her, and so she's going to be performing at Pride, so that's going to be a part of their activity, and that's cool. Listen, as much as Adriana irritates my soul, I'm happy for her. I think that's a great opportunity for her. Then we find out that I guess Larsa is doing something. Child, I don't know. But Larsa makes the comment. She was like, Alexia, last year you said that the only time I invite you guys and stuff, it always seems like I'm inviting you to, a product that for a product that I'm trying to sell. She was like, and that hurt my feelings. First of all, I really am over adults using hurt my feelings, and I'm probably guilty of it too. I'm sure there are times when I'm like, you really hurt my feelings. I get that. But I need you to be a little more articulate. You can start there, but that shouldn't be where you finish. Why did it hurt your feelings? What about what Alexia said hurt your feelings? If Alexia said, I feel like every time Larsa invites me somewhere, she trying to sell something. If it's true, what you mad for? So we get to Larsa was like, and Alexia was like, well, listen, I'm sorry, but that's how I feel. And listen, y'all know, I'm with Alexia on this one. If that's how she feel, that's how she feel. I mean, I remember the ladies had the same conversation with Jenna Lyons on Real Housewives of New York. And Alexia immediately went to embrace Larsa and was like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. And Larsa wanted to keep going. Here's where the issue comes in. Larsa decided she wanted to keep going. And what Larsa said was, I don't have a Todd, so I have to work. Girl, if you don't sit down somewhere and shut up. So Alexia got upset, and she rightfully so. And what her point was listen, I get it that you have to work, and y'all see me as just a housewife that is taken care of. But what you don't know is what Todd does for me. And even if Todd took care of everything and paid all of my bills, why are you comparing the two? I never said it was a problem with you working. What I said was that I feel like every time you invite me somewhere, you're inviting me there to work. I mean, to buy something or support a brand instead of saying, hey, girl, let's just go to lunch. Hey, girl, let's go to the park. Like, it's always an ulterior motive behind it. And so Larsa is like, I'm here by myself. I have 2 houses and not by choice. My kids live in LA and I have to do this and I have to do that. And I don't have a Scotty and I'm by myself out here. Girl, first of all, You the one that's bragging about you making $10,000 a week on OnlyFans. You the one that was bragging about the settlement you got from Scotty and bought this nice penthouse apartment up, a deluxe apartment in the sky high. You the one that's bragging about all the different things you got going on. So again, what Alexia said wasn't a problem. I don't think. Your reaction was ridiculous. And then you threw the I don't have a Todd, and for you not to understand why that was a problem for Alexia was the issue. Larsa she's always whining and it's always about her. But two things were going on at this time that I think people need to understand. Number one, poor Marisol was having a whole moment. Like, she was overheated, she was hot, they was putting ice on her neck. She could barely, like, she was talking about being nauseous and overheated. And child, they did not stop arguing. Okay, all of this is going on with them with Marisol. You got Adriana fanning Marisol. You have Julia checking, making sure Marisol is okay. And them hoes is over there arguing over who got more money. Okay. Then you got Lisa talking about, I understand because I don't have a Lenny. I mean, well, I do have a Jody. Well, not yet. I mean, he doesn't take care of me yet. So your goal is for Jody to take care of you. Like, Lisa, did you understand? Did you hear what you said? Because you basically was like, you just wait for Jody to just become your new sugar daddy, your new Lenny. So you really don't have any intention of trying to be an independent woman. You're okay with going from one rich man to another rich man. Girl, do you, but it's probably not a good idea for you to articulate that. Saying it out loud that probably wasn't the best decision. But anyway, so the ladies, of course, end up leaving. They go and they get refreshed. So Kiki, Julia go with Adriana to her rehearsal for her Pride event. And Kiki unveils her new hair, honey. She's got the new short hairdo and it looks beautiful. She comes out looking like a damn goddess. Like, Kiki is beautiful and her body is fucking sickening. Okay, and that body dress she had on was everything. Excuse me. We see them go to the rehearsal, and they're a little worried because Adriana literally has one rehearsal to get it right and be ready to perform at Pride in front of hundreds of thousands of people, because it's the biggest Pride party of, in Mexico, whatever, Mexico City or what have you. So then, while that's going on, the rest of the ladies, minus Marisol, because she needed to rest because, of course, she wasn't feeling well, went to take a walk to go order a birthday cake for Alexia and for Kiki and Julia. So that was another reason why Adriana took them with her, so that they wouldn't know they're ordering the cake. So while they're on their stroll to go get the cake, because they're in walking distance, while they're on their stroll, we find out that Lisa and Lenny are close to an agreement. Lisa wants a little bit more money from Lenny, and he's like, no, I'm giving you all I'm going to give you. And she said that her and Lenny have these private conversations where they actually are able to communicate and are able to share what they need to share with each other. And Lenny agrees to do certain things, and Lenny agrees to certain arrangements. And then he talks to his attorney, and his attorney is like, yeah, no, hell no. Lisa said that her attorney is begging her to take the deal. Lisa, when your attorney is begging you to take the deal, I feel like your attorney is telling you this is the best it's gonna get. And she was like, well, it's just a little bit, like, we're only arguing over a little bit, and I don't understand why he just can't go a little bit further. Well, the argument can go the other way around. Like, girl, if it's just a little bit, you've been fighting with this man for a year. If he's getting ready to give you a house and give you a nice piece of change and give you all the things you asked for, minus, I don't know, the way she made it seem like maybe it was a couple of $1,000s. I don't know. Girl, you might want to take that deal. I don't know. I don't know, but you might want to take that deal. But I don't know if this final not, because they still in the blogs going back and forth at each other, child. I don't know if they've even finalized the divorce at this point. I know Lisa's moved out of the house, but I don't know what has happened. But neither here nor there. So we also Alexia got irritated with them because when they got to the bakery, they were trying to figure out what kind of cake to order. They were like red velvet. Baby, Alexia was like, that is not Mexican. But I understand, like, I know you're in a different country, but just because you're in a different country don't mean they don't have red velvet cake. I go places and they have dolce, was it dolce leche, dolce leche, leche, dolce. They have the three milk cake. That's Mexican. So why is it crazy to think they wouldn't have red velvet? I don't know. But neither here nor there, child. They ordered the cake. It was cute. You know, they're walking around. I feel like that was the main topic of conversation, child. Larsa and Alexia are acting like they never had an argument because Alexia said Larsa will never apologize, and Larsa said Alexia will never apologize, so they just move forward, child. Whatever. If you like it, I love it. I don't know. If you like it, I love it, child. So everybody goes back to the hotel so they can get ready for dinner. I feel like, I don't know if I'm missing something. If I miss something, I'll go back. But they're back at the hotel, and Kiki goes to Gertie and lets Gertie know about an interview or a podcast or what have you that Larsa did, where Larsa said that Gertie's tears are fake, that she's got fake tears. And Gertie was like, wait a minute, what? So I'm literally battling cancer, but my tears are fake? Like, girl, what are you talking about? Larsa is just a bitch. Like, she is just a terrible, terrible person. Horrible. I remember when that was in the blogs. I remember when that was said. So Kiki was like, and to give her credit, I mean, Gertie, to give her credit, Gertie was like, is that something old? Is this a new, like, did she say this recently? Like, after I've told everybody I have cancer recently? Or is this an old, quote that they're bringing up trying to start drama? So I give her credit for at least trying to clarify when the comment was made. I give her credit for that. So then we see Marisol having a bar. She's got a new line of cockies, which is cute. I mean, she had a happy hour for the ladies with her cocktails. That's what you're supposed to do. I love that bar. It looked like it was coming out of the trunk of a Rolls Royce. It was like a vintage Rolls Royce. It was beautiful. It was so cute. Like, that's the kind of thing, like, if I ever like was able to like build a dream house, like, that is a cute thing to have. If I saw it somewhere, like, that is something I would absolutely have in my basement. You know what I mean? It was really cute. Um, and so she's got a line of cockies, the pre-mixed drinks or whatever. Like, one is the porn star. Listen, I had that porn star about 5 times when I was in France last summer. That porn star is actually pretty good. It gets you where you're trying to go. But then when I went down to Saint Tropez, I switched over to April Spritz, I think it's called. Those were cute. They just felt sophisticated. Like, when you in Saint Tropez, you got to be sophisticated. Like, you can't be ordering a porn star in Saint Tropez. You know what I'm saying? I had to order something that sounded, sophisticated. But anyway, the porn star was pretty good. So then, the ladies are, so then Kiki decides to talk to Larsa about the comments that she made and how it made her feel. Because she was like, look, you said that all you want is people to support you. And you were upset with Alexia because you were like, all you need is support because you're single and you're trying to make things happen. She said, but when I had my after party after my runway show, like, you weren't there. And, I just feel like if you want people to give you support, then you need to return the favor. And so she was like, well, I was sick. I was just coming off of the antibiotics. I wasn't feeling well. But I got you a gift. So then Marisol was like, well, girl, I left early, but I just got you a bunch of gifts. Because remember, Marisol had that whole backyard party with all of the vendors. And I was like, y'all are totally missing the point. Like, it's not about giving her a gift. It was about being there. Like, she wanted you guys there that night. So for y'all to be like, oh, but I bought you a gift. Like, girl, y'all are missing the point. Anyway. Gertie decides that she is not going to confront Larsa. She said it's a time and a place, and she didn't want to do it here at the whole cocktail party situation. She said there's a time and a place for everything, and this ain't the time, and this ain't the place. So they go to dinner, and it's at a art gallery, but it's like a live art. So the men are like, they got on like, boy shorts with bunny rabbit ears. And of course, everybody is like, what the is going on? Then they go and they're having They have a cocktail hour, and then they're having dinner. We find out that it's a living art situation. The artist is a friend of Alexia's. They're at an art gallery in Mexico City, and the man is telling them, explaining to them that, you know, it's the art from his dream. So he painted it all on the walls, and they've got laser lights, and they've got a piano that he's painted. It's a lot going on, but it's different. It's interesting. So they're in, you know, this is where they are having their dinner. Um, I feel like Alexia was nervous because whenever you're doing something like that and it's somebody you're like friends with in real life, or you have a connection to in real life, like you want it to be nice. And you know these ladies don't always be on their best behavior. So, or aren't always on their best behavior. So I understand that she was nervous from the beginning. But then Larsa decided to play Truth or Dare. I don't know why we decided to play Truth or Dare. So when it get around to Gertie, and Gertie was like, Truth or Dare, Larsa was like, Truth. She was like, oh, great. She said, so did you tell the people that I have fake tears? So, of course, Larsa did what she always does. She gets defensive. She acts like it's not a big deal, and she don't understand why everybody is so mad at her, which turned into an argument, which went back and forth. The ladies were embarrassed, and they were sitting there like, oh, my gosh, why are we fighting? Are we really doing this? Like, this is what we're really doing right now? And the argument didn't end until the naked men came out and started doing, I guess, some interpretive dance. I guess. I don't know. And that's where the episode ended. Let me know what y'all think. Talk to y'all later. Peace.